Hi, hello, happy Thursday. Welcome back. This is going to be my second look that I'm doing with you guys on these Facebook Lives. So last week I did the first one. We are using this really pretty palette. It's the Chocolate and Roses palette. So if you're on my email list, you got a picture, well, you got an email from me today. And the email included a little bit about this palette. So it told you exactly what colors were in this palette. It also showed you the picture that I posted yesterday, explaining exactly what I used there. So if you're not on my email list, make sure you subscribe to my email list. It's part of my description here. So you can click that link and make sure you sign up. That's where you're going to get all of that kind of like inside information and new stuff. So again, I did send an email about that, but if you want to know what exactly all of these colors are, comment down below and I can let you know as well. Today, we're going to be using this. This is kind of what we're going to be doing. So we are going for the browns today. If you watched last week, we did kind of I think it was more of a pink look and it was really, really pretty. I love the pinks and the mauves for this time of the year. But this time we're going to go with the browns. So again, we've got the roses side or we've got the chocolate sides. Which side do you feel like you gravitate towards more? The roses. So again, that's got like a purple. We've got some pinks in here, a light pink, and then kind of a bright rosy gold. Or the chocolate side, which has got this bright shimmery white and then lots of browns in here as well. So as you hop on, tell me hi, let me know you're watching, tell me you're here. I always love to know who's here and who's watching, so make sure you let us know when you hop on. All right, now I'm gonna start with a little bit of concealer on my eyelid. This is my favorite way to kind of make sure that my eyeshadow is going to stick really well. It's also going to give it kind of a lighter look. Okay, I'm going to take my cream color brush and I'm just going to blend this out. So I like this light ivory concealer all over my lid and it's going to be a nice base. And like I said, it's also going to make sure that my eyeshadow stays where I want it to. You can see how much it's brightening up my eye right now. And I did already have mascara on. I put mascara on earlier. I had an appointment earlier, and so I did add a little bit of mascara. Otherwise, though, we're starting fresh. All right, so again, some concealer on my eyelid. Ooh, I want to tell you what's on my lips, too. So after I put this concealer on, I'll tell you what's on my lips while we let this sit for a second. So on my lips today, I have a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. Lip liner that I used is Mauve Nude. It's probably my most used lip liner. It's so pretty. It's nice and neutral. It's not too dark, but it's also dark enough to show up. We've got Spiced Ginger lipstick, which I love the Spiced Ginger lipstick. It's so pretty. You can see it's just warm. It's got that shimmer to it. It's a pretty like brownish, but also I feel like it has a hint of, I don't want to say mauve because it's not mauve, but it's very like coppery, which I really like just how that's a little bit warmer. And then I put a little bit of a lip gloss over the top, which I'm not going to put this on the back of my hand because it always gets stuck to my hand, my hair in the back of my hand when I'm trying to do my makeup. But I'll show you. This is the chocolate lip gloss that I used. And this one is called Chocolate Nude. It doesn't have any shimmers in it or anything. So the only shimmer today that's on my lips came from the Spiced Ginger. So those are the colors that I used on my lips today. Make sure you leave a comment down below too to get yourself entered in to win my weekly giveaway. So you enter yourself by dropping a comment. If you share this video, it doubles your entries, but you have to let me know that you shared it. So just comment down below and say shared, and that's how you can let me know. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get started with the other eye. So today I'm going to use two eyeshadow brushes. We're going to use the all over eyeshadow brush and I'm going to use the eye blending brush. So those are the two brushes that we're going to use. I'm going to use, let me see, I think I used 4 eyeshadow colors today. So we're going to use this Crystalline right in the inner corner. So you can see on this side how it's nice and bright in that inner corner. We're going to use Espresso. First of all, we're going to use Hazelnut all over the lid. It's going to be our blending color today. I used a tiny bit of Espresso right on the outer corner to really like darken that up. And you can see it got a lot darker kind of on the outside. And then I took the Burnished bronze to blend it. I'm going to show you how to use. Oh, and then I also used a little bit of rose gold too. So anyway, let's get started. I actually love to use multiple eyeshadows when I'm doing an eyeshadow look. I think that they blend together really well, kind of when you use different colors. It doesn't allow it to have, when you use just one or two colors, or two or three colors, I think you can have more of a line just because you can tell the difference between the colors. When you blend multiple different colors together, it kind of makes it so that you can't tell so much where the line stops, where the different colors start and stop, and once they blend out a little bit. So we're starting with Hazelnut right now, all over the eyelid. And as you guys hop on, tell me hi, tell me you're here, let me know you're watching. I always love to know who's on and who's watching. Okay, so that was the hazelnut all over the lid just to kind of get started here. So now it's not so bright like it was so bright before. And I used the eye blending brush for that. Next, I'm going to take the Espresso. I'm just going to take this brush. I am dabbing it in here like twice. I'm going to put a little bit of color out here. I'm going to do that just until I feel like I have enough color out here. Okay, now I'm going to take my Burnished bronze, which is the shimmer here. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Look in the reflection. You can see I have on my wall over here, I have coffee mugs, and I collect them from different places. They're like Starbucks coffee mugs. Do you do that? Do you collect things from places that you go? My husband and I started that a long time ago, and at first we just started with regular coffee mugs, but then when I started hanging them, I bought like a wall, like a metal wall thing, and I've been hanging them on there. I've done that for the last, I don't know, maybe 5-ish years, I think I hung it. So it's been a while since we've had it. And anyway, at first I bought just regular coffee mugs, and they were all different sizes, and I liked that they were all different colors, but they were all different sizes, and it drove me crazy. I hated that they weren't all the same. So I decided to go with the Starbucks mugs instead, and they're so cute. Let me show you one. Okay, this one's actually the Michigan one, which is where I'm from. I'm from Michigan, but they all look like this. They're all the exact same. They all look the exact same, except they have different colors for different states. So anyway, I collect those from different places that I go. So do you guys do that? Do you collect anything when you go different places? I always think it's kind of fun. Some people do ornaments. Okay, so there we go. Now I've got the Burnished bronze on. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush. Hi, Ida. Hello. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hi. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this out first. So before I add any color, I'm just kind of blending this a little bit just because I don't want it to be really dark. Hi, Angie. Hello. Thanks for joining me. We're doing chocolate and roses again. We're using the chocolate side this time, mostly. We are going to use one eyeshadow from the roses side, but mostly we're using the chocolate side. If you haven't already voted, vote down below which side do you like better. Do you like the chocolate or do you like the roses? Tell us down below which one you like best. So that crystalline I'm putting in the inner corner. And this palette, I love this palette so much. If you're looking for just kind of a good, I feel like, palette to get started with, it's got the pinks and it's got the mauves, but it's also got the browns. It's amazing. It looks good on everybody. So it's a great palette to kind of get started with too. All right, so now we've got that all blended out. Now I'm just going to add the pop of shimmer right there on the lid. So that is rose gold. I'm going to take that one over here. I just kind of load that up on my brush. You can see I made a mess actually. So see how much I really like loaded it up here. But I do that so then you only have to apply it one time and right on the lid. So I just press it right on my lid where I want that to really be highlighted. So you have matte colors in this palette, you have shimmer colors in this palette. I love the shimmers. Today, if you didn't want this eyeshadow look to be so shimmery, you could also omit the Burnished bronze and just do that highlight of the rose gold on your lid instead. I'm going to take just one touch more of the Espresso and kind of blend this out. They are both so beautiful. I totally agree. Hi, Mary. I'm so glad you love this look. It's so pretty. I love kind of this, like It's almost a mix of the warm and the cools because it is using this espresso, which I do feel like is a little bit more of a cool brown. And it's also using the crystalline, which again is like a really cool brightener. But with that rose gold in there, it really also brings the warmth out a little bit. So now you can see the difference between eyeliner and no eyeliner. So if you have a preference, if you like it better without the eyeliner or if you like it better with the eyeliner, I'm about to apply the eyeliner today. I love them both. They are my favorite colors, and I can't pick a favorite. I know, I always hate when people try to make me pick a favorite too, but at the same time, are loving. Okay, hi Nancy, hello. Thanks for joining me tonight. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner next. So I'm gonna use the black eyeliner tonight. Hang on, I like to always take my mirror, put it up above so that I can, ooh, I also, right under here, it gets a little dark sometimes if you do your eyeshadow after your foundation. So I'm going to show you how you can fix that too. So actually, let's do that first before I do the eyeliner. So I'm just going to fix this with a little bit of CC cream. Gotta have eyeliner. I know there are some days I absolutely have to have eyeliner, and then there are other days that I don't wear any eyeliner at all. It just depends, but I definitely, go back and forth. I'm using just a little bit of CC cream right underneath my eye here. I use the CC cream because, one, it's really luminous, so it's gonna help everything kind of glow right underneath your eye. I feel like that's where we can get a little bit more dry, a little bit more like creased, if you want to say that. So I feel like that's kind of the space that you want to make sure is nice and highlighted, and you want to make sure also looks really youthful and very luminous, highlighted. Those are definitely the words that we're going for under the eye. So anyway, I take this right underneath. You don't have to apply as much if you don't want to. I applied maybe a little bit too much, so I'm kind of just spreading it out. But you can see how it just lifts everything too. So it changes that color a little bit and it adds that little bit of luminosity. If you want it to be a little bit more matte though, then here's what I would do. I take a little bit of my powder. So I just kind of tap a little bit into the top lid. Okay. And then you can see barely any powder even in here. So I've got more here if I want a little bit more. I just barely tapped it on there. And now I'm taking my blending sponge, again, just kind of tapping it on here, picking up a little bit of powder, and I'm just going to put that right underneath my eye. So this is going to set that, so it's going to make all of that like luminosity stay right there. It's going to make it so it's not going to crease. It's going to hold it in place. I learned so much about how you use the brushes to apply makeup. Oh, I'm so glad. It helps so much. So that was the liquid foundation brush that I used to apply the CC cream underneath my eye. If you wanted it to be a little bit more precise, you could use the cream color brush too. But it does make such a huge difference when you're applying with a brush instead of your hands. It makes a huge difference. Make sure you're washing your brushes regularly too. Oh my gosh, during the holidays, I got really lazy about it and I didn't wash my brushes nearly as much. We got home from the holidays. We had traveled a lot and gone back and forth and, seen lots of family and things. And we got home and I was like, holy cow, my brushes are so dirty. I need to wash them so bad. So I washed all my brushes and I couldn't believe what a better application I got after I washed them. So if they get gummy and they get full, make sure you wash them. A good rule of thumb is to see, like, this is dirty. I should wash this. I'm going to wash this after we get off here tonight. But a good rule of thumb is once a week if you can wash them. Otherwise, at least try to do it every couple of weeks. So anyway, do you notice a big difference though? Isn't it more lifted? And it also takes any of that darkness away. So if you're using an eyeshadow at all that falls out, it's an easy way to kind of pick that up. All right, let's do the eyeliner now. So black eyeliner, that's what we're going to be using. And again, this is the waterproof black eyeliner. I love this formula. When they came out with new eyeliners, they launched them last fall. So it's been over a year now, and I still feel like they're new. I keep saying they're new formula because if you ever used the eyeliners from before a couple years ago, these are so much better. They glide on easier, they stay better, they're so much better. So I love that they changed them. Same thing with the lip liners, so much better. I usually always apply my eyeliner before I put any mascara on, but again, since I had a little bit of mascara on already today, I'm just kind of applying that right around it. Right into the lash line. Okay, so just a fine line does it too. Ooh, good, you cleaned your brushes today. That feels so good. I love good clean brushes. All right. Now I did take a little bit underneath my eye over here too. So I go usually about 1/3 of the way and then that's it. I've always liked adding just a little bit underneath my eye, but I try to keep it as close to my waterline, not in my waterline, but as close to my lash line right there as possible. I don't want it to go like down. I don't want it to smudge and make my eyes pull down at all. So I want to keep it as close to those lashes as possible. And then this is always the savior for eyeliner. I love the brow eyeliner brush. Take the brow side, not brow side, sorry, the eyeliner side. And then I just kind of go right across it. This is going to soften it. It's also going to spread it a little bit too. So just in case you're missing anything, this is going to help. And it's also going to soften it. Never thought of using CC cream under the eyes. Great idea. I definitely need to clean my brushes. It makes a world of a difference. I know, so I love the under eye corrector under my eyes too, especially when I'm doing my makeup for the first time. But if you're doing eyeshadow after you've already applied foundation, or you just want to kind of give yourself a little bit more of that like glowy look throughout the day, that's the CC cream. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. CC stands for complexion correction. So that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to correct any kind of discoloration there, and it's going to add that tinted moisturizer look, which we love. It's so trendy right now to have that luminous, very glowy look. And I also think it looks better on most people. I really do. I really feel like it looks better on most people. All right, so I'm just curling my lashes, and then we're going to add a little bit of mascara. Which shade of the one I used today was light to medium. As I get more and more pale, I might have to kind of transition into a little bit of the very light. Sometimes what I do, if I get really pale, I'll mix the two together, just so then I still have like a little bit of the color there, but sometimes you can mix them. Otherwise, I usually use light to medium. All right, and I'm just adding a little bit more mascara. So I did already have one coat on, but we're just adding another coat. And this is the Lash Fanorama mascara. It's my favorite. Thank you so much. You are so kind. Thank you. I appreciate you guys watching with me. I love these products. They're truly incredible. And I know this is how I learned how to do my makeup, so I am so happy that I can help anybody else learn how to do their makeup too, or teach little tips, oh my goodness, tips and tricks. Goodness gracious. All right, so that's my makeup look today. So tell me down below, what do you think? Do you like the eye combination? Do you like the lip combination? Again, the lips that we used the Mauve Nude lip liner with the spiced ginger lipstick, and then we used the lip gloss, which is chocolate nude lip gloss. And then for our eyes, we used this, again, this nice palette. I love this palette. If you're looking for a new palette, this is amazing. It comes with the 12 eyeshadows on the inside. It has the mirror, and it's a cute like little rosy palette on the outside. So if you want to know all the color names that are in here, and you're not on my email list, just drop a comment down below. If you're on my email list, check my email from earlier today, because I did include all of the colors in there too. Or just comment down below and I'm happy to send it to you as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. If you want to shop any of these items, my link is up above, and I'll be back here next week. If you have not already dropped a comment on this video, make sure you comment to get entered in to win my weekly giveaway. It doubles if you share it. So if you share this video, make sure you just comment down below and say shared, and I'll make sure I double your entries. All right, I'll see you guys back here for week 3 of Valentine's Day looks next week. All right, have a good night.